Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Kyla and I hope you all had a good Christmas, and by the time you're watching this I hope you've had a good new year as well. In today's video you'll see me using infusible ink, trying to use infusible ink on 100% cotton. So for those of you who don't know, infusible ink requires polyester for it to work, but I really thought that maybe it can work on cotton, and if you watch to the end you will see that you can do it, you just need some different supplies to make it work. So the infusible ink that we're using today is the Galaxy pack, and we're going to be putting this onto a pink coloured mask for my daughter. So I'm just cutting it out to size. I already did the design space part of this, which is just me going into Google, uploading an image of a unicorn and then slicing out her initials. I think the size of this was about 6 by 6 centimeters. So I'm going to try to put it onto this blue mat, as you'll see. But I found out that it's not sticky enough for this. I think it needs a wash actually, to be honest. So you'll see me put it down onto the blue mat and then let it go and it'll pop back off. So what I decided to do was put the blue mat away, and since we were doing a opening of the infusible ink and the EasyPress mini, I thought, why not get out the new green mat as well. And you'll see it sticks so much better to this one. One, because it's brand new, but also because it's a little bit stronger grip than the light blue mat. And then I just went and cut that up on the CRICUT. And then, as always, peeling the material away from the mat. And I'm just going to go back in with another piece of that infusible ink, because the mask is pink and I've cut out the unicorn on pink, the pink part of that Galaxy ink sheet. So I grabbed one that had more purpley and blue colours. We're going to put the mat away. Always put that protective sheet back onto your mat just to save it and make its life last longer. And this is where I thought I was pretty clever, and I cut out some rose gold vinyl as well. I just did like an offset of the unicorn. I thought maybe it'll stick to that because it can't stick to cotton, but you'll soon see that I was wrong. Anyway, thank you to my mum for buying me this CRICUT EasyPress mini for Christmas. It was very kind of her. She said I was talking about it, and so she bought it for me, which is very, very nice. So I'm just going to be taking it all out of the box. So very exciting. And these are your guides for the heat press. And then this is what gave me the idea to use the infusible ink today, was just that circle saying that it's compatible with it. And then I realised, wow, it is so small. Like, my hands are not the biggest, but it just makes you realise how small this heat press really is. So now we're going to go in and weed the offset of the unicorn that I thought I was really clever with. So you see I cut it like that to make it look like a sticker. And here we go, round one. So I preheated it, when I put it on, and I'm only going to tack it down, so I only did it for about 3 or 4 seconds. And then because it's Caesar, we're going to hot peel. And I'm going to turn the machine up a little bit because we're going to be infusible inking onto this. And I'm also just putting some folded up piece of paper that you put into your printer, just so that it doesn't leak through. And when you weed the infusible ink, you don't need the weeding tool. You can just roll the infusible ink around and it'll crack, and then you just peel. See, as I put the unicorn down, that it kind of looks like a sticker. Like that was what I was going for and planning in my head. And I'm going to time it. I think it's actually 75 seconds, but I did 2 minutes. That could have been my issue. And so sad, didn't work, was so disappointed. So I went in with that other piece of infusible ink that I had already cut out. So I thought, oh, maybe I just can do another layer. But you will see that indeed I couldn't. So we're going in on the other side of the mask with just infusible ink only. Doing the same process, I've got that folded piece of paper underneath so that it doesn't leak through onto my EasyPress mat. And again, I think I did this one for 75 seconds actually, just what it says on the heat guide. And it turned out so good. And you'll see that it did compared to the one that we first did. Oh, the fail. So we went out and bought another mask because I needed to try it again. I did some research. And we're into round 3, the third and final round, and we're going to be using something different, and it's going to be the Caesar glitter in the white colour. I had some left over from the Christmas shirts that I made for the kids. I didn't do an offset, I just did the same shape as the actual unicorn that's going to be infusible inked on there. So again, I just preheated it, then I'm going to tack on the first layer for about 3 seconds. And then we're going in with the infusible ink straight over top, and just try and line it up as best you can. And then I I set my timer for 75 seconds and then we just pressed it, and then you'll hear my actual excitement shortly. Okay, let's see. And the big reveal. Wow, that's so good. As you could tell, I was so proud of my achievements. I nearly threw my first mask in the rubbish and stopped and quit, but I went out and bought another one and tried again with a different style. And then the picture of the first mask again, for the lols. But thank you all for watching if you got this far. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and push the like button, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you. Bye.